It's been a while. Been thinking about you a lot. I've been thinking about you. I've been praying for you. I've been almost worried about you. It's been so hectic in my head. I spend like since Valentines. I've been wondering how you're doing emotionally, mentally, how you managing, how you coping. I'm talking about you that was stood up on Valentines. I'm talking about you that your man didn't show or your woman didn't show. I'm talking about you that was left on Valentine's. I'm talking about you that didn't receive even a phone call, not even a text. Totally nothing. How are you? How have you been? How are you managing? I mean, we need to talk about this. We need to get closure because most of y'all are in confusion at this point. You're wondering what happened. You're still waiting for that text to justify his or her not showing up. You're still waiting for these people. You're still hoping they'll come up with a reason enough for you to keep pushing forward. I know you're hurting. I know you're broken. I know you're wondering if he even or she even ever cared. Was it ever you at any one moment? Did this person ever care? And I'm here to tell you, yes, they cared. They cared only not to that extent that you wanted them to. They cared only not enough. So, for the ladies, you sat by your phone. You went about work for those that showed up at work. You showed up at work subconsciously hoping, thinking, and praying that he'll show up, that he'll text you, that maybe he might even send flowers. And as the day grew older, you started wondering, what happened? Why isn't he texting? You started checking your phone, checking your battery, renewing your messages, like you're refreshing the messages. Maybe something's wrong with the messages. You watched in silence as your friends got texts, calls, some even bouquets of flowers, bottles of champagne, wine, some fine wine, some nice liquors, caviars, candies, chocolates, you name it. And nothing was showing for you. And yet all along he told you you're the one. But first backwards, you must have seen the signs. You might have ignored these signs along the way. He decided it was not you. And while you're busy waiting, let me shock you, he was busy simping somewhere else. Simping in someone's inbox, begging her to be his Valentine, begging her to take her calls because he's calling her, she's not picking, because she's also busy simping into another man's inbox. It is a vicious cycle. Very vicious. It's a cycle that is so messy. The narrative that if you love him enough, he'll love you back. No, it doesn't work. So you waited. You became sad. You became angry. You had these conversations going. You told yourself of all the things you're going to tell this person once he called. And he didn't call. He didn't text. I see your tears. I see the pain. I see the confusion. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. Cry if you have to. Cry if you have to, girl child. But to be stood up on such a day, for you to be left in total confusion, up to tomorrow, you're still waiting for that call. It's gonna come one of these fine days with lots of lies, let me tell you. It's gonna lie us off. He's gonna tell you all the things you want to hear. But let's be honest, he could if he wanted to. He could have done you justice. He could have told you he didn't want you. He could have told you he was not going to show up. If he wanted to do you justice, he could have given you those flowers, those caviars, those candies, those chocolates, those perfumes, those nice gifts that are usually given. And if he called anyway, he called for an excuse. Love, I won't show up. I'll be busy somewhere. I'm caught up somewhere. I'm going through something. I need to sort the coincidence. This something just showed up on Valentines. On that one day when you need him to show for you. Like he's never shown for you. Gaucho, let's be honest. He's never shown for you. You literally became his lawyer. You just find he's not showing up. He's not being responsible. He's not being accountable for anything. He's not being able to provide. He's not being able to provide security for you. Like you're hanging, you're literally doing everything for you, like you're dating yourself. But in the name of I'm dating someone, you stick around, hoping it's going to change. You're just not the one. I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're just not the one. And at some point, you'll have to shake it off. You'll have to let go. It's painful, but you have to move on. You have to accept him for who he is. It's not like he's a bad person. You just happen not to be the one. Some are decent men and they're struggling out there. How should I tell her she's not the one? This guy came in, he wanted you to be the one, but along the way, things just couldn't work. And some are not brave enough to say, this is not working. You've realized it's not working, but you're still there. Gaucho, you're breaking your own heart. It's not once, it's not twice, not thrice. One too many a time he's done this. He didn't show up for New Year, he didn't show up for Christmas. He disappears on those days when you want him to show up. On your birthday, he didn't show. 31st, everyone is like, yeah, Happy New Year. You wondering where he is. He shows up on that and he was like, oh, I was caught up in the middle of something. I've been sick. But you've been sick the whole December. Let's be realistic. You've been partying somewhere. I've just been keeping tabs. You dropping a text here, a text call there. Ladies, we can do better. We can decide to choose ourselves. You choose you for once. You stop being his lawyer. You stop trying to justify his inability to love you right. Because if he wanted to, he would. Trust me, he would. They just choose not to. So wipe those tears. Accept it for what it is. He stood you up, so what? You're still breathing wherever you are. Yes, you're hurt. But you're not the only one. Millions of them are hurt out there. Like millions of the sisters have been hurt. With all those resolutions you have in your head, telling yourself of the things you want to tell him, you ain't gonna tell him nothing. Respect yourself a little bit. Have some respect left. Walk away silently. It's gonna hurt. I'm not going to be the one to lie to you and tell you that it's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt, love. But it won't hurt as much as the everyday simple, small dose that is serving you. That dose, the daily dose, like you on medication every day, thrice a day. It will hurt. You'll work upon it. You'll talk about it. You'll get professional help. You'll accept yourself. It's not that you're a bad person. It's not that you're ugly. It's not that you're not good enough. He's just not the one. You're just not the one for him. Don't push it, because you could break up with someone and you could still be friends. But again, the question is, if he wasn't friends with you when you were lovers, how is he going to be, correct with you as friends? Like he decided not to be your friend. He decided not to be honest.